heels of the national anthem here at the Joe Paul Evans Arena, the West Plains Civic Center. Final home game at sophomore night for the MSU West Plains Grizzlies as they play the Moberly Greyhounds for the third time this season. And there is something at stake with this game and the next one, but only really if the Grizzlies win this game tonight. They need to win these last two to have a chance to get out of the play-in game for Region 16 next week. So that's the task in front of them. But again, you're playing, as Curtis Ballou sits over here to my right, you're playing the best team in Region 16. You're playing a team that is ranked nationally in the top 10.
Yeah, so it really makes it even tougher, the challenge to win these two games, especially with who you have tonight, with the way the Grizzlies have been playing. But on a positive note, maybe we can turn things around and end the season on a high note and skip the play-in game.
The starters for this basketball game will pick it up for the Grizzlies first. And the starting five will be an all-sophomore lineup. Brian Richardson, Hollywood, Florida sophomore, 6'4". Riley Whitaker in the starting lineup, 6'3" sophomore from Calico Rock, Arkansas. The day that I saw Riley Whitaker the first time over here when he was a freshman last year, I said to myself, oh, he's not going to play much. He has played a ton and played pretty good, too. Javian Downey from Old Canada. A 6'2" guard, Urji Hanami, another Canadian from Windsor, Ontario. 6'3" guard. And maybe one of my favorite Grizzly players, Michael Wimba, the 6'8" sophomore from Democratic Republic of Congo. Gary Fay, head coach of the Grizzlies. And this game is on the verge of getting underway. Moberly's 24-4. The Grizzlies are 12-16. And the starting five for Moberly will be K.J. Vassar at the guard, 6'1" guard from Chicago. He is one of the best players in Region 16. Another really good guard, Javaris Moye, a 6'4" St. Louis guard. Thomas Dew, 6'7", plays in the middle from Minneapolis, Minnesota. He's a really physical defensive player. They don't have him out there. No. I'll bet you he's out there before long. Latrell Kyle, 6'4", from Rockford, Illinois. And Josh Lowe is playing. He's going to get the start tonight. He is a 6'7" postman from Palm Beach, Florida. Here's the tip, won by the Greyhounds, and they come down the floor left to right. This team beat us by 12 here in West Plains earlier this calendar year. Left point, Moye will just fire a three. Why not? No good. Tipped long and over the back foul. Boy, if they call it that tight tonight, that'll be really good for MSU West Plains.
As long as we can knock down our free throws.
Josh Lowe will get called for the foul, first of the ball game. I mean, that looks like a high school over the back call. Here come the Grizzlies in the front court. They dribble right into a double team, and now stepping out of bounds and turning the ball over is Ryan Richardson. And so it goes back to the Greyhounds. Greyhounds are 12-1 in the region. Three Rivers is second at 7-5. Mineral Area is third at 7-6. The Grizzlies come in at 5-7. Last place, State Fair, 3-8. Over on the right side, they'll lob that ball out to the point and get K.J. Vassar. They screen left and now pull up, and he'll shoot the three ball, and that's good. Boy, he's a good player. K.J. Vassar makes it 3-0. Ryan Richardson over the timeline. Bounce across to Downey. Kicks it inside, outside to the point. Wide open three, straight on. Back iron shot, no good. And a nice rebound that time. Pull down, and here we go back the other way. Popula. Here's a drive on the right baseline. Missed shot that time by Kyles. Rebounded by the Grizzlies. And Kamwimba up the right sideline. Far side corner left shot, and that's in the bucket. If Riley gets that long to look at it, he'll usually make it. Tie game at 3. Straight man-to-man. Popola over at the right point. Now Vassar has it. He goes around the screen, had an open man on the pick and roll, gets it inside to Lowe, shot blocked, but a foul on Urgi Hanami with 18:16 to go in the first half.
And that's not a foul that you get too mad at with Urgi just trying to play good defense on a taller offensive player.
So that will put Josh Lowe at the line. 6'7". Florida kid, first free throw, no good. And the student section down here is giving him the business. Tie game at 3. Next try is no good, and the rebound putback is good because we didn't block off Javaris Moyer with the putback, and it's 5-3. Richardson up the right side, Riley Whitaker, and we'll set the offense now. One thing that Moberly does normally very well, and that is push your offense out, push it away from the basket. And there's a turnover because they're pressuring the ball. Back it goes to Moberly. So we've got a 3 and 2 turnovers. 5-3 game, Moberly with the ball. Moberly's in the black with the red trim. Grizzlies home white with the red and blue trim. Fall away from 12, won't fall. Rebound taken down by Urgi Hanami. And Pat Smith, boy, he is unhappy on the Moberly sideline. That was not what he wanted to see. If he'd made it, he probably wouldn't have said much, though. Ryan Richardson to the Grizzlies, right elbow, down the key. Kicks it outside on the wing. Here's Riley, another 3. That's partially blocked, and it's picked up by the Greyhounds. That, our whatever shooting woes we have, a lot of our problem is just getting a shot sometimes. Here's a drive down the lane, no good, tipped long, picked up by the Greyhounds. Left point, here's a 3, good. KJ Vassar.
6 of the 8 Moberly points from Vassar.
8-3 early on, but you don't want to get in the hole. We are not a good catch-up team. Hunami in the paint, turns off the board, no good. Ball will be fumbled around, spot 4, picked up by the Greyhounds. They come back with Trell Kiles up the left sideline. Pass low block. They'll post up inside, turn low, right-hand baby hook is good. Josh Lowe makes it 10-3. Now Downey gets around everybody, goes up, right-hand layup is good.
Good to see Downey be aggressive there. Don't want to play too fast, but it worked on that part.
You don't see teams beat Moberly down the floor very often, but that's what happened there. And now Moyer will hand to Popola, my candidate for Player of the Year in Region 16, averaging 19 points and 10 rebounds. Over on the left side, lost ball. It should go back to the Grizzlies, and it does. Turnover, Greyhounds are first. We got a timeout with 15:55 to play in the first half. The Grizzlies trail the Moberly Greyhounds 10-5. And we're back in a minute on KDY.
More than just a tire store. Don's Auto Service.
Don's Auto Service is here to give you the confidence of knowing when you press your foot to the brake, your vehicle is coming to a stop. Your car's brakes should be examined at least once a year for the safety of you and your family. Preserving your vehicle's brakes is among the most crucial measures you could take, and Don's Auto Service offers quality, affordable brake service. Call or stop in today, and you can also go online to donsautoservice.com for more information.
Give Local First is a local registered 501c3 organized by people who are local to our area. Give Local First fundraises throughout the year and puts the money back into our communities where there's a need. Since 2014, over $215,000 has been distributed in Howell, Ozark, Douglas, Oregon, Shannon, Texas, and Wright counties. For more information or to donate, visit givelocalfirst.org or call 417-256-3131.
And now back to Grizzly Athletics from Ozark Radio Sports.
10-5 score, and the Grizzlies down by 5 at the timeout. We played 4 minutes and 5 seconds. What do you think?
Not the worst start. definitely have to limit the turnovers and play at your own pace and not allow Moberly to force them into what we don't want.
Okay, sophomore night's over. The Grizzlies get Sean Glass in the ball game. Gets it across to Ryan Richardson. That took 11 seconds to get into our offense. And that's something else Moberly does with their defense. At the point, Sean Glass. Left elbow, all the way, 16-footer, good. Boy, that looked good. That looked good from the time he let it go. 10-7 ball game, Moberly by 3. Vassar now over at the right point on the right wing. They get it to Papale. He dribbles, cut off by Urgi Hanami. They switch now to the basket. They go in, drive, blocked by Lionel Kamwimba. In the corner, good hustle, but it's picked up by Papale. He puts it on the floor, and a holding foul will be called on the Grizzlies, and that'll be on Sean Glass.
Great play there by Lionel to move over for some help defense and get the block shot.
Jared Fay has said that he thinks Lionel Kamwimba may be the best defensive postman in junior college basketball. That's a big mouthful, but he backs it up. Here's the inbound play. Bob out front, and Lionel has to come out on the ball on Moye, who tries to take him to the basket. Goes in, leans in, shoots, missed it. Ball out of bounds. Last touch by the Grizzlies. Something makes me think that somebody got chewed out for not getting back on defense, because as that shot went off, K.J. Vassar was down here almost under the other basket.
Yeah, he didn't even know that it was out on the Grizzlies.
I have no idea. His only goal in life was to get back down here on defense before the Grizzlies got the ball down there. Here's the inbound play from Moberly. The inbound, they toss it to the low block. I believe this is Thomas Dew. Turns right-hand baby hook. Good. That is Thomas Dew. 6'7" postman from Minnesota. (12-7) ball game. Grizzlies down 5. Front court, half court trap just to slow you down by Moberly. They're not trying to steal the ball out of that. They're just slowing things down. Ryan Richardson with 13 on the shot clock. High screen goes right. Hook pass to the corner. Ethan Smith in the game for the Grizzlies. At the point, Richardson is going to have to shoot it pretty quick. Step back, shoots the 3, and it's off the back iron. Rebound, and the ball hit the guide wire above the basket. And ball goes back over to Moberly. And by the way, before it's all over with, or when it's over, we'll have Curtis select the Don's Auto Service Grizzly player of the game. Thomas Dew at the point. He's going to fire a 3, and it's good. It's a 2. They're going to say it was a 2 and not a 3. Still pretty impressive for the 6'7" kid. Curtis stepping out and just knocking one down.
Yeah, he's showing some range and some versatility, and quickly has 4 points for the Greyhounds.
14-7. In the right corner, Ethan Smith. Ryan Richardson out front on the right side. Riley Whitaker. Richardson dribbles over. Riley in the corner, shoots a 3. Got it partially blocked. Man. Now at the left sideline. They'll take it in. Behind the back move by Papala. Cut off. Good play by Ryan Richardson. Now at the left point. 3 is good. That's Latrell Kiles. That's his first. 17-7. (13-17) to play in the first half. What will the Grizzlies do here to get a bucket? Because they need one really bad. Sean Glass to the right point. Ethan Smith up fake. Dribbles in, lost the ball. Picked up by Riley underneath. Bounce back. Ethan Smith goes up. Got blocked clean. And back they come with Latrell Kiles up the left sideline. Kiles will get it to Dew, to Kiles at the left wing. Picked up by Ryan Richardson. Now Lionel Kamwimba out on Moye. That's a mismatch. He'll take it to the basket. Pump fake between 2 players. Lays it up and good. Maybe time for a timeout. 19-7. With 12:34 to go in the first half. Riley Whitaker out to Ryan Richardson. Ethan Smith. 12:20 to go. Glass comes out, picks it up. Right wing, going to fire up a three. It's good.
Grizzlies needed that to bring that 12-point lead back down to 9.
Sean Glass, a buzzer beater, now due with three at the other end. Good again. That's a 2, or was it a 3?
It was a 3. They have it marked as.
All right. It was a 3 after the last one was changed to a 2. 22-10. Pass inside, Kumwimba in the corner. Back around, good pass over to Glass. Wide open, no good. Rebound put back up and in by Ethan Smith.
Right place, right time for Ethan.
22-12. On the right side, Vassar. Cut off to the point. Jab step by Dew. Now puts it on the floor. Ball tipped away, nearly stolen. Picked up, though. Now to the right corner, it's Latrell Kiles. Right wing, Dew. Another 3, and it's good again.
He quickly has 10 of their 25 points.
He is a problem. In the front court now, 25-12. Grizzlies down 13 with the ball. John Glass, fall away from 17. Back iron, no good. Ball will be on the floor and picked up by Popola, and he'll bring it in the front court. Curl over the top to the right elbow, crossover dribble, and kicks it over now to Dew. If I were him, I'd turn my back to the basket and just throw it over my head because they'll probably go in. Step back 3. Kiles, other side. That's an air ball. And the Grizzlies come back with it with Sean Glass. You don't get many easy baskets. Here's Smith for 3. Good! Ethan Smith from the left point.
Brings the Grizzlies back to within 10, 25-15.
Ethan doesn't take many, but he's shown that he can make that shot. Front court, KJ Vassar on the wing. There's Dew. Thought about a 3. Shoots another 3, and it's off the mark this time. And back the other way we come with Sean Glass. We get a stop. Let's see if we can not turn the ball over, and we did. And timeout. 10:03 to go in the first half. It's the Roadrunners. I'm sorry, wrong town. The Greyhounds, 25, and the Grizzlies, 15. Back in a minute on KDY.
My name is CJ Collins, and I'm with Always a Future for Kids. Our mission is to help kids that struggle in our community. We do so by hosting events like Ozarks Gaming Convention, an annual disc golf tournament, kids' craft days, and other events throughout the year. We also help assist other nonprofit organizations with their events and initiatives. If you would like to donate or volunteer in the community with our organization, reach out to me at info@afkfoundation.org or message us on Facebook.
There are many great reasons to choose Missouri State University West Plains. Our small class size, dedicated faculty, and caring staff create a learning atmosphere that promotes success. To learn more, give us a call at 417-255-7955 or visit our website at wp.missouristate.edu. Financial aid is available for eligible students. At Missouri State West Plains, you'll receive a quality education at an affordable price.
And now back to Grizzly Athletics from Ozark Radio Sports.
It's 25-15. The Grizzlies in the, the only game we played at Moberly got behind in the first half. We just never could close the gap. It's 25-15 right now, but we can't afford to get any further behind.
No, the Grizzlies are not a good comeback team. Not seen it really all year. So definitely need to keep it to within 10 and just work to chip away at it throughout the rest of the game.
Offensively, some teams are built like a sports car. You get way behind, and they got enough, firepower to come back. We're closer to a pickup.
Yeah, definitely not a sports car, I'll say that.
Yes. At the point, bounce pass to the right elbow. There's Dew again, guarded now by Ethan Smith. Works him down, elbows him, puts it up, and a travel violation. Good job, Ethan Smith, at the defensive end as he forces Thomas Dew to do something besides score. He traveled with a basketball. Sean Glass, Javian Downey. Sean Glass in the front court. And now takes it to the middle of the floor smartly where you can't be trapped. Glass on the dribble, gets the screen, goes baseline, hook pass far across. Blaine Harris is in the ball game. Free throw, or the field goal attempt is no good, and the ball kicked up the left sideline. Cross court to the right corner. into the paint. Fall away from 10 feet. That's up and good by Jaden Banks, a 5'10 guard who just checked into the ball game for the Hounds, 27-15. Urgi Hunami, front court now, Javian Downing. Sean Glass with it. Spins to the middle, takes it all the way in. Right-hand hook shot off the board, no good. Blaine Harris tried to slap it out, couldn't get it. Now back up the right side. Papale will get it to the right point to KJ Vassar. Left corner, there's Banks, and we're going to have a whistle, a foul call. Our officials for this ball game tonight, by the way, the young man who is making the call right now, his name is Rob Wolf. The young fellow standing over to the right sideline is the venerable Kelly Hunt. And last but certainly not least, Philo DeBeers with a whistle in his mouth. Free throw line, lean in shot. KJ Vassar won't go. Blaine Harris gets the rebound. And we get a foul call and a holding foul on the Grizzlies. That's going to be on Sean Glass. On the rebound.
And that's Sean's second foul. So Ryan's going to quickly check into him, for him.
So it'll be Greyhound basketball with 8:35 to go in the first half. 27-15, inbound play to the corner. Vassar curls to his right, down the lane, lost his balance. Then they're going to say he got tripped by Ethan Smith. I have 4, now that's 5 now, team fouls on the Grizzlies.
Quickly, we've racked up 3 here. 1 on Harris, 1 on Glass, and now 1 on Smith.
And I had failed to register Blaine's W. You are correct. So now that's in the book. Here we go again, 27-15. You figure the Grizzlies on an average night are going to score anywhere from 25 to 30 points in the first half. And you see that Moberly has 27 with still 8.5 minutes to go in the half. That could be problematic. We're going to have to play very good defense the last 8 minutes of this half. And we're going to have to find some ways to get the ball in the basket. 27-15 at the point. Moye spins to the middle, goes in, lays it in. Moye with a whirling dervish move has 6. And it's 29-15. Over on the left side, Downey. Up ahead, wide open, two-handed dunk by Ethan Smith for the Grizzlies. And that's the way to break the press. You attack the basket. Ethan Smith has 7. Banks down the right side, cut off. Lob pass outside now to the other side of the floor. Moye crossover, gets it to the floor, lays it up. No good. Ball is partially blocked by Ryan Richardson. Lane Harris has it up the left side. Ryan alley-oop too high. Ball tipped over, picked up by Kyle. He'll bring it back for the Greyhounds from left to right in the black. Banks to the point. Vassar, 3 ball is no good. Long rebound, right back to him. Sometimes we don't block off. You don't think you need to on a 25-foot shot, but that ball's going to go a long way if it misses. Now Kyle's down the left side. Baseline cut off by Downey. Pressure on the ball. Now on the left side. Up fake. And Bando is in the game. He goes up, partially blocked. Loose, put back up, and that should count. But I'm not real sure who made it. I think Moye made it.
I was thinking the same thing.
31-17. They got a putback after the shot clock went off. And now we're on the left side. Here's Urgi down the right side of the key. Puts it up, no good. Foul in the play, though. And he'll shoot 2 times with 6:50 to play. First half. First foul call on Jaden Banks. No, that is correct. First foul on Kyles. Kyles timeout on the floor with 6:50 to play in the first half. 31-17. Moberly leads MSU West Plains. Back in a minute on KDY.
Bailey, Chevy, GMC, home of the Bailey Factor.
Built to work born to play. The Chevy Silverado is the truck that does it all. Power, performance, and reliability, mile after mile. If you're looking for a truck that won't let you down, it's time for a Silverado from Bailey Chevrolet.
This is John Bailey of Bailey Chevrolet in beautiful downtown Willow Springs. Come see the difference the Bailey factor makes for you.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we have it all for you.
Dr. Greg, Hirsch Feed Parts Department. For this month only, original Bad Boy mower blades will be at $17.99 each, and competitive priced aftermarket blades for $12.99. Plus, we have 2 quarts of 10W30 motor oil and 1 Oregon brand oil filter for the combined price of $14. Come see the #1 customer service parts department at Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply in West Plains.
And now back to Grizzly Athletics from Ozark Radio Sports.
It's 31-17 at the break during the timeout. And it'll be Urgi Hanami going to the free throw line for the Grizzlies. Urgi looking for his first point of the night, and the Grizzlies need all the points they can get here. 6:50 to go in the first half, down by 14 to the 10th-ranked Moberly Greyhounds. Over on the far sideline, Kelly Hunt gets some unsolicited advice from Moberly coach Pat Smith. Free throw by Urgi, good. Well, that's Rob Wolf over there. Now, see, Kelly's been around so long, he knows which side of the floor to get on. Here's the next free throw, good. 31 to 19. On the left side, Papala. They'll hand it back to Vassar to the right corner. Banks. Pull up, 17-footer, good. Jaden Banks, he's 5'10", and quick. Downey takes it in, kicks it back outside. Riley Whitaker. Urgi Hanami, left elbow, pull up, jump shot is good.
That was a smooth jumper by Urgi there as well.
At the point, Moye gets around. Urgi goes up for the lay-in, up and good. That's 10 from Moye. And most of his points are all twos. They've all been pretty easy. 35-21. Richardson. And we'll get a blocking foul on Banks, who tried to cut off Ryan Richardson driving to the left baseline, but he fell. Then Ryan stumbles. They wouldn't have called that a foul if Ryan hadn't stumbled with the basketball, I don't think.
It was a bit late, in my opinion, but goes in the Grizzlies' favor.
First foul. Well, they still haven't changed it. There we go. First foul on Jaden Banks, inbound to the Grizzlies underneath. Lob pass out front to Ryan Richardson. Jalen Heisen will check in for the Grizzlies in a moment. At the point, up fake, Urgi gets around his guy, right elbow, goes up, got it partially blocked, kicks it over to Whitaker. 6 on the shot clock, left wing, Ryan's got the 3 look, and it's good. He is our second leading scorer. That's his first basket of the ball game. 35-24. Vassar out front. Nice job by Kumwimba on the hedge, but a pull-up jumper is good by K.J. Vassar. It's 37-24, Greyhounds. 5 minutes to go in the half. High post, Lionel has it, gets it back to the wing to Hanami on the left side. Another 3 is good by Ryan Richardson. 37-27. Thomas Dew, left point, Javaris Moye. He wants to go right. Spins back to the right. Goes up. Blocked by Lionel out of bounds. Stays with Moberly with 12 on the shot clock.
That was a big block by Lionel there.
That was super good defense to keep him from... He can only go right. He'll start left, but he'll end up going right every time. And that time he spun back to his right and Lionel saw him coming and whacked it. In the right corner, Moye, bounce pass on the baseline. Vassar, that is. Buffalo to the wing. Ball knocked loose, picked up. Banks on the wing for three, no good. And a good block off by Riley Whitaker. And the rebound to the Grizzlies, and Javian Downey comes back. And Javian will be fouled, dribbling down the floor, and that'll be another foul on Jaden Banks. That'll be his second. And that is the fourth team foul on the Greyhounds. Ethan Smith comes in for Lionel Kamwimba, who really has played good at the defensive end so far. Jalen Heisen is in for the Grizzlies at 6'6". He is mobile. Richardson at the point, to the left wing to Whitaker. Had a three here in the corner. Now Ethan gets it, not open. Out to the point, Ryan Richardson. Left wing, bounce pass into Ethan Smith. Goes up, and a foul is called on Dew, but for the shot. They're not going to count that basket. Make sure of that. Blocking foul, and it's on Thomas Dew, his first. And a timeout on the floor with 3:57 to go in the first half. The Grizzlies trail by 10 against Moberly, 37-27. And we're back in a minute on KDY.
Ozarks Healthcare Orthopedic, Spine, and Podiatry. We're here for every athlete in the Ozarks. With a team of 7 dedicated providers, we've got you covered. Whether it's a game-winning touchdown or a tough tackle, injuries can strike at any moment. But don't worry, our experts are on call 24/7, ready to get you back in the game stronger than ever. When the stakes are high, trust the team that never backs down. Visit ozarkshealthcare.com.
Ready to invest in your future? Studies show that a college degree more than pays for itself in lifetime earning potential, and Missouri State University West Plains is a great place to start. To learn more, give us a call at 417-255-7955 or visit our website at wp.missouristate.edu. Financial aid is available for eligible students. At Missouri State West Plains, you'll find new beginnings and endless possibilities.
And now back to Grizzly Athletics from Ozark Radio Sports.
Grizzly ball on the inbound. Ethan Smith, who is in the game, the sophomore for the Grizzlies. He's listed on the roster from Laurel, Maryland, but they said for the game he's from England.
Yeah, that surprised me.
Here's inbound play, Javian Downey. Outside to Ethan Smith. Riley Whitaker has it. Riley out to Ryan Richardson on the right side. 12 on the shot clock. High screen down the middle on the wing. Javian's got an open three, and it's good. Javian Downey. Another big shot. That pulls it back within 7. Front court left side. Moberly takes it baseline. Buffalo now to the right wing. Ball fake. Kiles takes it all the way in. Lays it up. Short-armed it. No good. Loose basketball picked up by Ryan Richardson. And the Grizzlies have it with a chance to maybe cut this to 4. Downey, like a blur, down the lane. Right-hand runner off the board. No good. And the ball is picked up, and Javian is still on the floor at the other end. So we're playing 5-on-4. Crowd haulers stop the game. You can't do that. Here's the three at the other end. Rebound, Riley Whitaker, and now we'll go down and check on Javian Downey. And we'll get him checked out. And while that happens, we'll take a timeout on the floor with 3:01 to go in the first half. 37-30. Moberly with the lead. Back in a minute on KDY.
More than just a tire store. Don's Auto Service.
Don's Auto Service is here to give you the confidence of knowing when you press your foot to the brake, your vehicle is coming to a stop. Your car's brakes should be examined at least once a year for the safety of you and your family. Preserving your vehicle's brakes is among the most crucial measures you could take, and Don's Auto Service offers quality, affordable brake service. Call or stop in today, and you can also go online to donsautoservice.com for more information.
My name is CJ Collins, and I'm with Always a Future for Kids. Our mission is to help kids that struggle in our community. We do so by hosting events like Ozarks Gaming Convention, an annual disc golf tournament, kids' craft days, and other events throughout the year. We also help assist other nonprofit organizations with their events and initiatives. If you would like to donate or volunteer in the community with our organization, reach out to me at info@afkfoundation.org or message us on Facebook.
And now back to Grizzly Athletics from Ozark Radio Sports.
37-30, and as if on cue, Javian Downey gets up and walks off the court under his own power. So he'll have, in 3 minutes, halftime to recover a little bit more and hopefully be ready for the second half. And we played pretty well here in the last 4 minutes, Curtis, and especially well the defensive end.
Yeah, really well on the defensive end. We've also limited turnovers on the offensive side these last few minutes, and have been passing the ball and finding the open man, and shots have been falling, so just got to keep it up.
Long pass, bad pass up ahead, but Riley Whitaker catches it, now throws it away the other way, and the Grizzlies just ultra careless ball handling. We were lucky to still have the ball after the first pass, and then the next pass was even more careless than the first, and that's the fourth turnover. That's not been a problem, but Moberly has not really pressured the Grizzlies that much. Full court, not at all. They played some zone press, but that's it, kind of passive defense. Second half, you watch. It'll go back to the more high-octane defense. Low block, spinning move to the basket, up and good by Ronnie Obendo, 6'7", Canadian, who really made a sweet move to his left there. 39-30. Richardson in the front court. Screen to the baseline all the way in, goes up and scores. I thought Obendo was going to get to it there for a second.
It was close, but good aggressive take there by Ryan.
Ryan moves it back to a 7-point game, 39-32. 2:05 to go in the half. Out front, K.J. Vassar. He'll be an all-region player. So will this guy, maybe the player of the year. Up play will drive. Floater is no good. And has he even scored tonight? He hasn't scored yet. Probably the leading scorer in Region 16. At the point, Whitaker. And now Hinami. Mismatch. Oh, across the way, bounce underneath. Ethan Smith. Pump fake, drop step. Come up strong. He puts it up. No good, but a foul in the play, and that's how you do it.
I was going to say, there better be a foul going there.
The biggest mistake that you see so many players make in that situation is they don't go up hard as they can and meet the contact. Because if you go up weak, the official is not going to have much sympathy for you. Here's the free throw by Ethan Smith. It's good. 39-33, down by 6. I believe we had down to 4, didn't we?
Next
one,
I don't think so.
Maybe 6.
Yeah.
Well, now it's 5.
No, it's 5.
Ethan Smith makes both free throws and is having a good first half. Left point, Deuce, firing the three, no good. That's the way to block players off over there. Ryan Richardson got in the way on that long rebound. That's what you do. Here's Jonathan White, front court, fall away from 16 feet, lip of the rim, won't fall in. And the rebound, Thomas Dew has it. That's an awful quick shot. Left side, ball fake, step over. Popolo will shoot, no good. Rebound, Urgie has it. We're off to the races the other way. Feed it over to Jonathan White. Urgie. Back to White in the corner. Goes to the baseline. Cut off there by Banks. Back out to the point, Ryan Richardson. Inside a minute to go in the half. Timeout, Grizzlies. And they want to get that timeout to get Jake Sage in the basketball game. He was going to check in, but we didn't have a stoppage until then. 39-34. Next game broadcast will be Saturday, and that will be at State Fair Community College. And that'll be the final regular season game. The Grizzlies will go into that game either with a record of 13-16 or 12-17. And if they lose this game tonight, then Saturday's game doesn't make any difference. But if they can win this game tonight, and win Saturday if Mineral Area loses to Three Rivers, then the Grizzlies finish third in the region. So we got to win both our games. If we don't win both games, Saturday doesn't matter. Here's the inbound play. Ryan Richardson puts it in to Kickapoo's Jake Sage. Jake dribbles to the right. He's at left. Urgi Hunami. Off the screen, left, lob, pass, tip, and the ball is going to be out of. Popolo stepped out of bounds and then came back in and got it, but right under the nose of Philo. 39-34, 45 seconds to go in the first half. Bell hole for the last shot. Vassar, left, right wing, Popolo. Down the lane, all the way up. Good foul in the play, and the basket counts. That was a big-time drive and move and bucket by Ade Popole, and he goes to the line for one. And that is his first basket of the ball game. Yeah, I thought it was Papula, too, when I first did them first of the year. I was informed it was not. Second foul on Ethan Smith for the Grizzlies. So Ade Papale will go to the line. 6'5". He's a guard more than anything else. St. Louis, free throw, good. Greyhounds will call timeout and try to keep another bucket off the board for the Grizzlies. It's 42-34. And whether you go in 42-34 or go in at 42-36 or 37, but especially if you score, you have to count this as a pretty good half.
Yeah, you really do. I mean, I would say most people that have been keeping up with the Grizzlies probably didn't expect this, especially after Monday night's game. We're over halfway to the point total from the last game. So seeing 34 points in the first half is definitely a positive and probably not expected.
There was a time early in the game, I think we were down by 12, and it looked a little bleak at that point. It looked like it was how many? Was it 14? I thought it was 14, but Curtis talked me out of it. Here we go. At midcourt, here's Ryan to Sean. Pulls up, three ball at the horn, no good. That's the end of the first half. And the Moberly Greyhounds, number 10 in the country, leads the MSU West Plains Grizzlies 42-34 at the break. And we're up to Grizzly halftime, brought to you by Missouri State University West Plains. New beginnings and endless possibilities. We're back in 2 minutes on KDY.
Give Local First is a local registered 501c3 organized by people who are local to our area. Give Local First fundraises throughout the year and puts the money back into our communities where there's a need. Since 2014, over $215,000 has been distributed in Howell, Ozark, Douglas, Oregon, Shannon, Texas, and Wright counties. For more information or to donate, visit givelocalfirst.org or call 417-256-3131.
Ozarks Healthcare Orthopedic Spine and Podiatry. We're here for every athlete in the Ozarks. With a team of 7 dedicated providers, we've got you covered. Whether it's a game-winning touchdown or a tough tackle, injuries can strike at any moment. But don't worry, our experts are on call 24/7, ready to get you back in the game stronger than ever. When the stakes are high, trust the team that never backs down. Visit ozarkshealthcare.com.
Are you ready to take the next step toward an exciting and challenging career? If so, check out the educational opportunities at Missouri State University West Plains. You'll find quality transfer and career programs at an affordable cost, as well as flexible scheduling options. To learn more, call 417-255-7955 or visit our website at wp.missouristate.edu. At Missouri State West Plains, you'll find new beginnings and endless possibilities.
Home of the Bailey Factor.
Built to work Born to play, the Chevy Silverado is the truck that does it all. Power, performance, and reliability, mile after mile. If you're looking for a truck that won't let you down, it's time for a Silverado from Bailey Chevrolet.
This is John Bailey of Bailey Chevrolet in beautiful downtown Willow Springs. Come see the difference the Bailey factor makes for you.
And now back to Grizzly Athletics from Ozark Radio Sports.
All right, 13 minutes before we start the second half, but the Grizzlies kicked into gear a little bit the last 7 minutes of half number one, and they are trailing by 8, 42-34. Scoring in the first half, the Grizzlies' leading scorer was Ethan Smith. He had 11 points in the first half, but after Ryan Richardson with his 8, it was 5 for Javian, 5 for Sean, 4 for Urgie, and 3 for Riley Whitaker. The Grizzlies were 4 out of 4 from the free throw line and had only 4 turnovers in the first half. That's really good. Moberly, but this is why Moberly is so good. Here's the way their scoring went in the first half. Just down the line. 8, 10, 10, 3, 3, 4, 2, 2. They've got 8 players that have scored, but those top 3, that's something you can count on every game. They're not going to score a ton of points. And with that, their leading scorer, Popolay, only had 3 points in the first half. So he hasn't even really started yet.
Yeah.
We'll see him shoot the ball more in the second half.
Well, and if I remember correctly, he didn't score too much in the first or the second game between these two. The first one here in West Plains in February. I don't remember him making that much of an impact scoring, so they can still win without him providing much scoring. And so the Grizzlies need to help keep Dew in check before anything else. He's been the one that hurt us earlier in February and now tonight.
I'm trying to recall, was the game in February, that was the second game,
That was the second game. They played in January, the other one. I don't remember the date. Maybe the 1st of January, somewhere in there?
I bet I can tell you the answer to that.
I remember how much we lost by, but I don't remember the date.
February the 5th. The Grizzlies lost here to Moberly 72-60. Popolay had 15 points in that ball game. But again, it goes back to the point being made. You look at their scoring from that game, 5, 14, 17, 17, 4, 15,
Yeah.
And that's really hard to defend if you've got guys that can score the basketball. You got to guard everybody, and you don't have to rely on one guy every night. That's the one thing that we haven't really had this year is a true lead scorer. Someone will go out and get you 15 or 20 a night.
Yeah, there's no one that you can really count on this Grizzly team that can do that. Ryan and Sean are the 2 guys that you can count on the most, but even then, they're not always going to give you even double-digit scoring.
And ultimately, next season, Sean Glass could be that kind of player. But we're losing so many players. It's going to be pretty much a whole different outfit next year as far as the roster goes.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that's going to be one of those things. You can't have too much depth, you can't have too many good players, and you can't have too many people that can shoot the three-point shot.
Yeah. I mean, this is going to have to retool. It happens every year, so you're always recruiting. We want to wish the sophomores good luck and hope that they continue their playing career somewhere. I think most sophomores that were here last year have moved on, so you just hope that they continue their careers and then retool for this next year. Add some scoring and add some depth.
Speaking of last year's sophomore group, I looked up. I don't know what made me think of it. Maybe something I saw on Facebook. But I looked up to see how Carlos Paul was doing at Wayne State, which is up not too far from Detroit. And he is from up there anyway. And he's doing really well. If I remember correctly, he's playing like 17, 18 minutes a game, and he's averaging 10 points a game.
That's not bad at all.
Not bad at all. So good on Carlos Paul Jr. as he plays at Wayne State of Northern Michigan. 42-34 halftime score. We're back in 2 minutes on KDY.
More than just a tire store. Don's Auto Service.
Don's Auto Service is here to give you the confidence of knowing when you press your foot to the brake, your vehicle is coming to a stop. Your car's brakes should be examined at least once a year for the safety of you and your family. Preserving your vehicle's brakes is among the most crucial measures you could take, and Don's Auto Service offers quality, affordable brake service. Call or stop in today, and you can also go online to donsautoservice.com for more information.
Give Local First is a local registered 501c3 organized by people who are local to our area. Give Local First fundraises throughout the year and puts the money back into our communities where there's a need. Since 2014, over $215,000 has been distributed in Howell, Ozark, Douglas, Oregon, Shannon, Texas, and Wright counties. For more information or to donate, visit givelocalfirst.org or call 417-256-3131.
My name is CJ Collins, and I'm with Always a Future for Kids. Our mission is to help kids that struggle in our community. We do so by hosting events like Ozarks Gaming Convention, an annual disc golf tournament, kids' craft days, and other events throughout the year. We also help assist other nonprofit organizations with their events and initiatives. If you would like to donate or volunteer in the community with our organization, reach out to me at info@afkfoundation.org or message us on Facebook.
Grizzly fans, it's time to get your growl on. For more than 30 years, Grizzly Athletics has been bringing heart-pounding action to the West Plains region. And this year, Grizzly Athletics is on the prowl with men's basketball and baseball, women's volleyball and softball, and co-ed esports, rodeo, and cheer team. Don't miss any of the heart-pounding action. And make sure to get game ready with Grizzly gear at the Drago College Store. Visit them in-store inside Half-Star Hall or on the web at www.dragocollegestore.com.
And now back to Grizzly Athletics from Ozark Radio Sports.
I'm back here with Curtis Ballou and Drew Joyce over here to our far right. He is providing the images on the live stream. Tomorrow's Thursday, isn't it? Yep, Thursday, the 27th. The MSU West Plains softball teams will play. That'll be at 2 and 4 o'clock. Those will be home games. That's tomorrow. Arkansas State, Newport, and the Grizzlies softball team doubleheader at 2 and 4. Now, along those same lines, we've got baseball, Grizzly baseball that'll be going on this weekend, Saturday and Sunday. And we'll have both of those doubleheaders on our AM signal on KWPM. Saturday and Sunday, both days at noon and 2. The Grizzlies will play Northern Oklahoma Tonkawa. Now, this schedule is only showing me one game on Sunday, so we will definitely have to check into that. But my understanding was it was a doubleheader. But certainly on Saturday, Northern Oklahoma College Tonkawa will be the Grizzlies' opponent, Lions Field, and also on Saturday night, James Hurt over on the AM will have the baseball game, and then that night, 7:30, from Sedalia State Fair, the Grizzlies will play there to wrap up the regular season. Both teams have come out getting ready to start the second half of this ball game. It doesn't seem like a real big matter at the time, right now, really, 42-34. It would have been really good to have been able to have got the last basket of that first half. That play that Popole made, that was a really big play, that three-point play he got right at the end of the half.
Yeah, it really was kind of maybe could have deflated the Grizzlies a little bit. They're chipping away at it, getting to within 5, and now it's back up to 8.
42-34. The leaders for these respective teams, the Grizzlies' leading scorers are Sean Glass. I'm talking about average over the course of the year. Sean Glass is averaging 12 points a game. Ryan Richardson with 11. Lionel Kumwimba is averaging 8 rebounds a ball game. There will be some school somewhere that will see that his shot blocking ability, and Lionel will be playing somewhere if he wants to next year. Meanwhile, Moberly's leading scorer, as mentioned, at a Buffalo, and that's 19 tonight with 10 rebounds, 14 and 4 for KJ Vassar, 14 points and 4 assists of all game. But again, this game tonight is what the entire thing hinges on as far as the Grizzlies go, because if you don't win tonight, you're stuck in 4th place and you're playing 5th place State Fair next week. Now, if there is an upside to that, if we have to play the play-in game, it is possible that that play-in game would be played here next Tuesday. And I would sure love to not have to turn around and drive back to Sedalia 3 days after going up there. And I was up there just, what was it, last week? Everything's a blur to me. It was Monday, wasn't it?
Something like that.
I don't know. No, I have Three Rivers. I've done way too many ball games. 42-34, and I think when we start the second half, we're going to see something different out of Moberly, and we've got to be ready for it, because if they come out and really get after us, you know, if it's dog and mailman defense,
we got to be ready.
Yeah, before you know it, you turn the ball over twice, and before you know it, you know, they're up by 15 points.
Yeah.
And we're just not built to overcome big deficits. We're going to come back with the second half in 2 minutes. 42-34, Moberly with the lead. And we're back after these words on KD1.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we have it all for you.
Dr. Greg, Hirsch Feed Parts Department. For this month only, original Bad Boy mower blades will be at $17.99 each, and competitive priced aftermarket blades for $12.99. Plus, we have 2 quarts of 10W30 motor oil and 1 Oregon brand oil filter for the combined price of $14. Come see the #1 customer service parts department at Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply in West Plains.
Bailey, Chevy, and GMC, home of the Bailey Factor.
Built to work, born to play, the Chevy Silverado is the truck that does it all. Power, performance, and reliability, mile after mile. If you're looking for a truck that won't let you down, it's time for a Silverado from Bailey Chevrolet.
This is John Bailey of Bailey Chevrolet in beautiful downtown Willow Springs. Come see the difference the Bailey Factor makes for you.
Ozarks Healthcare Orthopedic, Spine, and Podiatry. We're here for every athlete in the Ozarks. With a team of 7 dedicated providers, we've got you covered. Whether it's a game-winning touchdown or a tough tackle, injuries can strike at any moment. But don't worry, our experts are on call 24/7, ready to get you back in the game stronger than ever. When the stakes are high, trust the team that never backs down. Visit ozarkshealthcare.com.
There are many great reasons to choose Missouri State University West Plains. Our small class size, dedicated faculty, and caring staff create a learning atmosphere that promotes success. To learn more, give us a call at 417-255-7955 or visit our website at wp.missouristate.edu. Financial aid is available for eligible students. At Missouri State West Plains, you'll receive a quality education at an affordable price.
And now back to Grizzly Athletics from Ozark Radio Sports.
We're back. They're back. You're back. Here we go. 42-34, Grizzly basketball. Mid-court starting second half down by 8. Starting 5 for each team. To the right point, it's Urgi Hanami. Goes right, takes it in strong, lays it up and good. Excellent job of using his physical ability there to get to the basket.
And a great start to the half so far.
42-36. Moye at the left point. They don't guard him. He shoots a 3, and it's going to be around and good. Now they go. Now they're still in that zone 3/4 court press. Front court, Richardson. Sean Glass to the left side. Richardson at the point. See if we can get a good shot here. Urchi has it. He's cut off. Double team. 5 on the shot clock, all the way in. Puts it up off the board, no good. Ball is going to be slapped out, picked up. Here they go on the break. And it's 2-on-2, and the Grizzlies get back on defense as Moye keeps it cross court. Left wing, Kyles, 3-ball, no good. Rebound to Ryan Richardson. 45-36. Right wing, Whitaker. Boy, it was good to get a basket a while ago. Get off the schneid right off the bat. Glass, 3, left wing, no good. Rebound, and there's Mwimba to the point. Ryan for a 3, good.
Back to within 6, 45-39.
18-15 to go in the second half. Grizzlies really, really needing to knock off the number 10 team in the country tonight. Look, baseline, Moye takes it in, dishes back, and the shot is up, no good, but a foul on Ryan Richardson. He about had the foul that time on Josh Lowe, who had an easy lay-in otherwise. So Josh Lowe at the line. 18:05 to go in the second half. 45-39, free throw, no good. Greyhounds with a 6-point lead. Josh Lowe at the line, 6'7" from Palm Beach, Florida. I hear Josh Lowe shops at Home Depot. Here's the free throw again, and it's good. You're right. 18:05 to go in the half, 46-39. Some halves when we come out after the break, you can just feel the tightness and pressing to try to get points on the board. It doesn't quite feel like that tonight. Sean Glass on the Grizzly sideline. Riley Whitaker out to Urgi Hanami. Urgi dribbles over. Now Sean Glass. Good feet inside, but a holding foul on Dew inside on Lionel Kamwimba. And he'll be called for the personal foul, number 2 on him. I may be wrong. It just kind of feels like in the offensive sets the Grizzlies have run here in this half that they're cutting down the distance with their passes. Here's the inbound play. Sean Glass over on the right side, picked up by Moye, and that's a reach-in foul. Javaris Moye with his first. (46-39), 17:35 to go. Grizzly basketball. Ryan gets his shirt tail put in, and so does Latrell Kyles. Philo, a stickler on fashion. Here's the inbound play. I don't know what Rob Wolf was talking about on the baseline, but he is making Thomas Dew laugh. And Rob's a card. Outside, here's Urgi. Crossover dribble into the paint. Cut off, double team, turns, faces, and scores. What a play that was by Urgi Hanami. He did a 180 and spun with his back to the basket and just banked it in. KJ Vassar, 46-41 at the left wing for a 3, and it's good.
We don't want to let him get started.
Nope, there he is, Ade Papale, and with that 3, he has 6 points and a timeout on the floor. 17:04 to go in the half. Is it a 30? It's a 30-second timeout. Now well, come on, Philo, get with it. Okay, full timeout. 17:04 to go in the second half. 49-41. Grizzlies trail the Greyhounds. Back in a minute on KDY.
More than just a tire store. Don's Auto Service.
Don's Auto Service is here to give you the confidence of knowing when you press your foot to the brake, your vehicle is coming to a stop. Your car's brakes should be examined at least once a year for the safety of you and your family. Preserving your vehicle's brakes is among the most crucial measures you could take, and Don's Auto Service offers quality, affordable brake service. Call or stop in today, and you can also go online to donsautoservice.com for more information.
Give Local First is a local registered 501c3 organized by people who are local to our area. Give Local First fundraises throughout the year and puts the money back into our communities where there's a need. Since 2014, over $215,000 has been distributed in Howell, Ozark, Douglas, Oregon, Shannon, Texas, and Wright counties. For more information or to donate, visit givelocalfirst.org or call 417-256-3131.
And now back to Grizzly Athletics from Ozark Radio Sports.
Now, as we come back, the Grizzlies have the ball in the backcourt. It looks like they may go full court man-to-man now, which is kind of been expected. Ryan Richardson in the backcourt. Nope. They're going to double team when they can. Pass up the floor. Urgie gives it back to Sean Glass. On the right sideline, picked up by Moyer. Dribble to the left. Down the key, left corner. Nothing open, so the Grizzlies move it back around. I think we've really cut down our spacing on these passes. On the left side, Riley for a three. Won't fall. Ball comes off. Thomas Dew controls. For Moberly, they're up by 8. And here comes Dew on the dribble. On the left wing, Moyer, unguarded. 3 ball is no good. And the rebound to Riley Whitaker. Grizzly leading scorer tonight. Ethan Smith gets ready to check in. Richardson has it, wants a screen out top, gets one. Pick and roll, nothing open on the right side to the corner. Urgie Hanami. Let's see if Urgie takes Moyer to the basket, and I think he's going to. High screen, splits the defense, lost the ball, and turned it over. Trying to do a little too much there. Up the right sideline, now Moberly with it. Trying to get a 10-point lead back. Left corner, Moyer, behind the back move. To the point. Vassar, 3, no good. Long rebound, there's Urgie. Get it out and go. Here we go. Urgie behind the back move. Leans in, puts up the shot on the floater. No good. Rebound to Riley. He'll go up or try. Now he can't get rid of the ball. How long has he been in the lane? There's Sean Glass. They get it to the right corner. Riley with a 3. No good. Rebound to Urgie. Put back his foot.
I don't know how Riley ended up getting rid of the ball without turning it over with a walk or something.
How many seconds was he in the free throw lane? At least 6 or 7.
We don't care about 3 in the paint.
Neither do the officials. Pass to the right corner. Here's Moyer. Pass down low. Pass cutter to the basket. And Papale is fouled on the drive. Riley Whitaker will be called for the foul.
Again, that's another foul that you're not mad at. He didn't allow Papale to have a easy 2 there.
Timeout on the floor. Boy, that's a big basket by Urgie a while ago. 49-43. Grizzlies down 6. 15:09 to go in the ball game. We're back in a minute on KDY.
My name is CJ Collins, and I'm with Always a Future for Kids. Our mission is to help kids that struggle in our community. We do so by hosting events like Ozarks Gaming Convention, an annual disc golf tournament, kids' craft days, and other events throughout the year. We also help assist other nonprofit organizations with their events and initiatives. If you would like to donate or volunteer in the community with our organization, reach out to me at info@afkfoundation.org or message us on Facebook.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we have it all for you.
Dr. Greg, Hirsch Feed Parts Department. For this month only, original Bad Boy mower blades will be at $17.99 each, and competitive priced aftermarket blades for $12.99. Plus, we have 2 quarts of 10W30 motor oil and 1 Oregon brand oil filter for the combined price of $14. Come see the #1 customer service parts department at Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply in West Plains.
And now back to Grizzly Athletics from Ozark Radio Sports.
49-43. Mineral. See, I did it. I looked up there and saw MACC. What am I doing? Moberly Area Community College at the line now, 49-43, and they'll have Ade Papale at the line. He's got 6 points tonight. Free throw number 1 is good. And as Curtis said a little while ago, after he made that 3 to start the half, that's not what we want to see at all. him getting hot. Second try, no good. Rebound, Sean Glass. Grizzlies back down by 7. Blaine Harris in the ball game for the Grizzlies. Ethan Smith in the ball game, has the ball out front. Sean Glass with it. Urgie is out of the ball game. I hope he gets back in there pretty quick. Down the key, pass out, ball deflected out of bounds. Rest fast, Urgie. You can kind of tell when Urgie gets in an offensive state of mind, he can really be a good offensive player. He can shoot the ball from the perimeter. He can get the ball to the basket. Rebound. Here's the inbound play. Harris on the inbound. Glass. Baseline. Jump shot is around and no good. Bad break. It hung on the rim but wouldn't go down. Latrell Kiles to the front court. To the low block. Dew. Bangs. Leans. Whistle. Foul for the shot. Rob Wolf is going to call Ethan Smith for his third foul. So 14:27 to go in the game. Jalen Heisen checking in for the Grizz, and he'll come in for Ethan Smith. This has been a great team for hair, has it not?
Yeah, it's a pretty good one.
We got a lot of hair on this team. Ethan, Jalen, Ryan, Javian. Here's the inbound play in the right corner. Lob over the top. Moye, ball fake, drives all the way in, goes up, got fouled, scores, basket count, and he'll shoot one. Lionel Kamwimba saw him coming at the last minute. Well, that foul actually...
They gave it to Richardson.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll give it to him, too. 2 on Ryan. Basket in 1 by Moye is good.
I don't know how it wasn't on Heisen, though. But
now Jalen's the one that whacked him, wasn't he?
That's what I thought.
53-43, 10-point game again. Sean Glass. Still a lot of time left, 14-10. Ryan on the side. Back to the top, down the lane. Stops, fade away, shot is good. Ryan Richardson with the bucket, which gives him now 13 tonight. 53-45. Down the key, Vassar all the way. Dumps it left corner. Moye's got another 3 look. That's no good. And we'll get a foul on the rebound. And that's going to be on Dew. That'll be his third. What are you laughing at?
Dew is just holding the ball as if he's just questioning everything. Just his reaction.
Well, what happened? Ryan was leaning on up against Dew, and the ball came towards him, and Dew moved. Ryan fell, and they called the foul on Dew for reaching over his back.
Okay, so maybe he had a good reason for his response.
Well, he probably did.
It was still funny.
It was kind of entertaining. 53-45. Of course, entertainment's fun. It's all about it when you come to a Grizzly game. Left side, Blaine Harris. Ryan Richardson bounces it off his left foot. Now he gets it back. Dribbles it to the right baseline. Spins in. Boy, he's got Banks on him. That's a horrible mismatch. And the ball is stripped away by Pumpele, and they get it to the front court. Only the 6th turnover on the Grizzlies tonight, but that gives it back to the Greyhounds up 8. Boy, what a mismatch that was. Banks at 5'10", Ryan 6'4", 6'5", somewhere in there. Pumpele out front, guarded by Richardson. That's a pretty good matchup. Now we'll get a holding foul call on Urgie Hanami as he was holding on Dew, and that'll be Urgie's second foul.
Now there's a bit of a mismatch down low right now with Mbindu and Dew in the game for the Greyhounds.
Here's the inbound play in the corner. Moye goes baseline, cut off. They'll spin it back outside. Actually, that's Vassar. Now out to the point. Here's Banks over to Vassar. Lob over the top. Dew with a catch. Stripped away. That went off of Dew, I thought, by Riley Whitaker, but it's going to stay with the Moberly Greyhounds. If you think this game isn't physical, For instance, here's the lob on the inbound play. Papale bangs, lost the ball, and a late whistle, and a foul called on Riley Whitaker.
I don't know about that one.
He called the foul after he saw that Papale had lost the ball.
Yeah.
That was determined to be a foul after you determine the result of the play. And that's not how you should do that. Inbound play, Papale, double team, baseline back outside on the right. Down the lane, Vassar goes up, and a whistle and a travel. Thank you very much. And that is called a makeup call.
I was about to say.
It evens out in the wash. Or all comes out in the wash. Evens out in the long run. In the front court, Grizzlies with it with Hanami. Back to Blaine Harris. Talk about how physical this game is. Blaine had to sit out 3, 4, 5 games just to recover. Down the lane, here's a drive, no good. And Ryan Richardson went in for a dunk but got fouled on the drive. So he could close the gap here a little bit. Papale with the foul. That's his first. So Ryan Richardson. Tonight, no free throw attempts. First try is no good. And that's the first miss of the night for the Grizzlies from the free throw line. Moye is back in the ball game. And up again, no good. Ball tipped over to the corner. Moye chased it out of bounds. Last touch by the Grizzlies. So fresh 30 on the shot clock, and here comes the Greyhounds up by 8. Moye hands or keeps the ball, gets it outside to the right wing. Up by Vassar. They pitch it to the low block. They post up inside, pump fake, and Papala has it blocked away by Ryan Richardson. Great play. Urgi Hanami in the front court. Urgi's got the little guy on him, so take him to the basket. Ball slapped away and stolen. Up the floor, Papale steps through, lays it up, no good, but he got fouled on the shot. And it'll be 2 for Ade Papale. And the Grizzlies with another turnover on an opportunity to get the ball to the basket with a really big mismatch on that play.
Yeah, and it's not really Banks getting the good defense. He's having help of guys stripping it from a Grizzly.
11:50 to go in the second half. It's the Moberly Greyhounds 53, the MSU West Plains Grizzlies 45. And we come back in a minute on KDY.
Ozarks Healthcare Orthopedic, Spine, and Podiatry. We're here for every athlete in the Ozarks. With a team of 7 dedicated providers, we've got you covered. Whether it's a game-winning touchdown or a tough tackle, injuries can strike at any moment. But don't worry, our experts are on call 24/7, ready to get you back in the game stronger than ever. When the stakes are high, trust the team that never backs down. Visit ozarkshealthcare.com.
Are you ready to take the next step toward an exciting and challenging career? If so, check out the educational opportunities at Missouri State University West Plains. You'll find quality transfer and career programs at an affordable cost, as well as flexible scheduling options. To learn more, call 417-255-7955 or visit our website at wp.missouristate.edu. At Missouri State West Plains, you'll find new beginnings and endless possibilities.
And now back to Grizzly Athletics from Ozark Radio Sports.
Hey, where do you get your Grizzly gear? Get it at the Drago bookstore. Have you been into the new digs for that?
I have not yet.
Oh, man, you need to. That is really super sweet. 11:50 to go in the second half, 53-45. Don's Auto Service player of the game when it's all said and done. And a Papale at the free throw line of 2. First try, good. Last foul on Ryan. Scoreboard says his first. Already had him for 1, but we'll go with that. Papale again, good again. 6 points in the half, 9 for the game for Ade Papale, and now the Grizzlies with Ethan Smith in the game. Down by 10, 55-45. Front court, Sean Glass. Ethan Smith. Hands back to Jonathan White, who's in the lineup. Jonathan thinks about driving in, kicks it over to Glass. Steps through, got grabbed, shoots it on the float, and it's good from 6 feet.
And that was a high arcing teardrop floater there.
Thomas Dew had him around the waist for a split second there. Thus, he had to shoot that ball high. Down the lane, Moye cut off, feeds it back to Dew. He traveled. Where's the walk call? They're going to call a foul instead. Sean Glass, third foul. We're down to 11:07 to play in the second half in a slow-moving second half. 55-47. We've had some fouls called in this game.
The Grizzlies have 8 of them as a team, so the Greyhounds are in the bonus.
Sometimes if you're watching a basketball game and you see a play and you say, well, why isn't that a foul? I've got a really good story to share with Curtis Ballou here in just a little bit.
I'm intrigued.
55-47, and good. One more for the 6'7" Minnesota native, Thomas Dew, who has 11 points now. It's 56-47. We'll give Tyler a break during the timeout here, and I'll tell you a tale. Next free throw, good. Back to a 10-point game. 57-47, 11:07 to go. Ethan Smith inbounds to Jonathan White. Lob pass across court, caught by Ryan Richardson. Now back to Jonathan. Back right side to Ryan. They break the press. Ryan guarded by the much smaller Banks again. Can we not post him up? Give the ball up and post him up. But instead, Ryan has it in the left corner. And a fall away from 17 is good. Just inside the line. 57-49. You hear what I'm saying, don't you?
I do.
On the right side, Vassar. Down the key, cut off by Richardson. Dew, left point. Big shot for a three. Won't fall. Rebound long, and it's chased down by Moye. So he had to stop, but couldn't get the rebound. In the lane, Moye spins to the middle. Back out on the left wing. Up belay, 3-ball, won't fall. Rebound, Ryan Richardson. And he probably got fouled on the rebound by Moye, but 57-49. No blood, no foul. Ethan Smith in the right corner. At the point. Richardson, who had the ball bounce off his hand, technically could have been called for a double dribble there. Sage thought about a three at the right side. And now Ethan with an air ball off the lip of the rim, and the ball is slapped loose and picked up by Banks. Up the right side now. KJ Vassar, he'll shoot a three. No good. Rebound goes out of bounds, goes back to the Grizzlies with 9:40 to go, and here comes the media timeout. Probably. Kyles will check in, and we're not getting the media timeout just yet. They've changed this a little bit. I think they've added a media timeout, but changed the gap. Ryan Richardson. Front court, Jonathan White. A 2 would make it a 6-point game. Ryan Richardson out front. Jonathan White. Curls. Step back. Shoots a 3. Banks off the backboard and no good. Not a great shot. Now in the front court, Moye has it. Not because he missed the shot, but because of the percentage type shot that it was. On the left side, Moye back to the point. Papale to the right wing, just waiting for a chance to launch one. There it is. 3 balls in the air, no good. Rebound to Ethan Smith. Richardson to the corner. And now it spins baseline, wraparound pass, tipped out of bounds by the Greyhounds. Going to stay with the Grizzlies with 8:41 to play. Philo's checking the scorer's table for a media timeout. Not quite yet. Riley Whitaker in, Blaine Harris in, Lionel Kumwemba out, Jonathan White out. Vassar is back in for Papale for Moberly. I know he's not their leading scorer tonight with 9 points, but Anytime Papalay's out of the game, I'm happy. Here's an inbound foul on Moye as he was crowding Sean Glass on that inbound play. Moye gets his second. Team foul 4 on Moberly. Inbound play, Grizzlies have 8, so Moberly's shooting the 1-1. 8:37, left wing, corner, 3 ball is short by Riley. Long rebound, though. Glass chased it down. And now he's hounded by Banks. Hounded by a hound. Tried to step through and whistle travel. He's trying to do too much.
Yeah.
Too much dribbling, too much. Pass the basketball, move the basketball.
He had Ethan there for a 3.
Well, he's trying to dribble between 2 players. Yeah. And you got a guy right there to your left that's wide open, so just give him the ball. Give it up. Move the ball. Right elbow, Thomas Dew. Puts it on the deck, drives in, shoots, travel with the basketball. Good defense again by Ethan Smith.
Ethan's had a really good game tonight on both ends of the floor.
Folks, this game is here for the taking if the Grizzlies can get some offense working. Front court, Ryan Richardson at the right point. And again, why don't we set Ryan up to start with on the low block? On the left wing, 3 ball, Blaine Harris. Good! Attaboy, Blaine.
Brings it back to within 5 at 57-52.
Been a while since he made one of those. 57-52 for the Jackson High grad. And now at the right elbow, Banks gets it out. Let's put a little pressure on these guys and see how they react to that. Dew on the low block, double team. Up inside, up and good. You let him get that close, it's good. 14 for Thomas Dew, 59-52. Left corner, out to the point to Glass. On the right side to Whitaker. Left wing, Ryan thought about it. They go to a zone. Now a 3 by Glass. It's no good. And a rebound, Blaine Harris. Good job. Gets it out now to Ryan, and they reset. Moberly has gone to a zone here. Wow. Left wing, 3, Blaine. Good again!
It's a 4-point game.
He keeps this up. We may have to call this the night of Blaine. 59-55, down to a 4-point game. Free throw line. Vassar can't get rid of it. Lobs it out to Moye. He's guarded by Sean Glass. Down the key all the way. Drive. Shot no good. Got fouled. Sean Glass probably will be called for the foul, but we're going to get a media timeout. 6:38 to play. It's going to be on Blaine Harris. Yep. His second foul. And a timeout called on the court with 6:38 to play. We've got a good game, 59-55. Moberly leads the Grizzlies, and we're back in a minute on KDY.
More than just a tire store. Don's Auto Service.
Don's Auto Service is here to give you the confidence of knowing when you press your foot to the brake, your vehicle is coming to a stop. Your car's brakes should be examined at least once a year for the safety of you and your family. Preserving your vehicle's brakes is among the most crucial measures you could take, and Don's Auto Service offers quality, affordable brake service. Call or stop in today, and you can also go online to donsautoservice.com for more information.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we have it all for you.
Dr. Greg, Hirsch Feed Parts Department. For this month only, original Bad Boy mower blades will be at $17.99 each, and competitive priced aftermarket blades for $12.99. Plus, we have 2 quarts of 10W30 motor oil and 1 Oregon brand oil filter for the combined price of $14. Come see the #1 customer service parts department at Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply in West Plains.
And now back to Grizzly Athletics from Ozark Radio Sports.
6:38 to go in the ball game. Grizzlies down 4, 59-55. Here's your story, Curtis. About 15 years ago, I believe it may have been the 09 or 10 season. But anyway, NJCAA decided, or college officiating decided, they were going to make players stop hand checking, put their hands on people. They're going to make them quit that.
Yeah.
First weekend of that season, we had a game where and they called it tight. They called the way they were told to. We had a game where there were 87 free throws.
Oh, my.
Free throw by Moye here is no good. Anyway, the moral of the story is you cannot possibly call every bit of contact in a game like this because the athletes are too big, too fast, too strong, and that's just the way the game is. You call it to keep control of the ball game.
Yeah.
Second try is no good. Rebound, Sean Glass. Hey, we could be down 1 with a 3 here. 6:35 to go. In the corner, Urgy with an urge to shoot. Drives the lane, puts it up. Good! Foul on the play, and the basket counts, and the Grizzlies could be down 1. You were very correct earlier when you said how much better player Urgy is when he looks to score the basketball. He's got 8.5, 12 for the game.
When he's aggressive, the Grizzlies are a better team overall.
Jaden Banks with his third foul for Moberly. And what are we waiting on here? I'm not sure. Ready to go. Oh, they changed the foul. It's on Obando. Now 3-point play try. No good. Rebound comes off. Obando gets the rebound from Moberly. On the left side, Moye will get it to Papale. On the right, top of the key, on the right wing, Kyle. They think about getting it inside, but don't. Now to the point, Moye, 7 on the shot clock. Drives past, drives in, a little floater, good. Boy, Moye is really a good penetrator.
He took advantage of that matchup as well with Lionel on him.
Back to a 4-point game. 61-57. We don't have to have a 4-point play. Let's just get a good look at the basket. Urgy off a double team, splits the D, goes all the way in, puts it up left-handed and good. You know, there's nights where he just looks almost unguardable. You know, when he gets a head of steam towards the basket, you're in deep trouble. Go ahead.
Well, he's just so efficient around the rim as well. Like, he does not miss many close shots.
61-59, Moye, back kick, left elbow. Papale drives in, blocked by Urgy, or by Lionel Kamwimba, out of bounds. I thought that ball hit Papale as he fell out of bounds, but evidently not. This is a 2-point game with 5:16 to go. Inbound, KJ Vassar from Moberly. It'd be so great if the Grizzlies could win this game and make that Saturday game worth a lot. 7 on the shot clock. Down the key. Vassar hangs, shoots. Terrible shot. And the ball tipped over, picked up by Ethan Smith. And we could be tied, or we could have a lead with this trip down the floor. Ryan Richardson out front. Let's get a good shot, whatever we do. Ryan has it at the point, guarded there by Kyle. Bounce pass underneath. Good feet. Reverse is good by Ethan Smith. And we're tied at 61. Timeout, MSU West Plains. Ethan Smith on the cut. Ryan found him. Game tied at 61. 4:48 to play. And we're back in 30 seconds on KDY.
Bailey, Chevy, and GMC, home of the Bailey Factor.
Built to work, born to play. The Chevy Silverado is the truck that does it all. Power, performance, and reliability, mile after mile. If you're looking for a truck that won't let you down, it's time for a Silverado from Bailey Chevrolet.
This is John Bailey of Bailey Chevrolet in beautiful downtown Willow Springs. Come see the difference the Bailey Factor makes for you.
And now back to Grizzly Athletics from Ozark Radio Sports.
In the first half, the Grizzlies trailed number 10 Moberly by 14 points. Now with 4:48 to play in the ball game, we're tied at 61. It'll be Greyhound basketball in the backcourt. And you know something, I feel better about our chances, not just because we've scored a little better tonight, but defensively, I think that we've got a real shot at this thing.
Yeah, we've played great defensively tonight so far. Not sure what changed, but something has.
Over on the left, it's Vassar. Let's see who they look for here. I would throw it to number 3. That's Dew. Kyles backs down, gets it outside. Poplar with a catch and shoot for 3, and it's good. Well, he stepped up when it counted most, 64-61. Poplar with the bucket. And it's a 3-point game. Ryan Richardson in the front court. Ryan at the point. You don't have to have a 3 to tie. Just get a good look. Urgy with an up fake. Spins around. Popolay goes up. Plays up. He got the foul of the play in the basket. Counts, and Urgy Hanami makes another fantastic whirling dervish of a lay-in, and the Grizzlies have a chance to tie. I don't know what Urgy ate today, but he needs to repeat that for the Saturday game. 64-63. And that is the third foul on Popolay for the tie. It's no good, short. Rebounded by the Greyhounds, and they come back with it up by 1. Let's see who handles the ball here. Popolay over to the right point. Vassar, right wing. Kyles with a 3, and it's no good. Rebound by Urgy, and we could take the lead with 3:48 to go. Richardson make that Sean Glass on the right side. Pass underneath, ball deflected out of bounds. Last touch by Moberly. They had Lionel wide open underneath, but the pass got deflected out of bounds. And we'll get a timeout. Final media timeout, 3:40 to play in the second half. It is Moberly 64, MSU West Plains 63, and we're back in a minute on KDY.
Give Local First is a local registered 501c3 organized by people who are local to our area. Give Local First fundraises throughout the year and puts the money back into our communities where there's a need. Since 2014, over $215,000 has been distributed in Howell, Ozark, Douglas, Oregon, Shannon, Texas, and Wright counties. For more information or to donate, visit givelocalfirst.org or call 417-256-3131.
Grizzly fans, it's time to get your growl on. For more than 30 years, Grizzly Athletics has been bringing heart-pounding action to the West Plains region. And this year, Grizzly Athletics is on the prowl with men's basketball and baseball, women's volleyball and softball, and co-ed esports, rodeo, and cheer team. Don't miss any of the heart-pounding action. And make sure to get game ready with Grizzly gear at the Drago College store. Visit them in-store inside Half-Star Hall or on the web at www.dragocollegestore.com.
And now back to Grizzly Athletics from Ozark Radio Sports.
64-63 is the score. The Grizzlies have the basketball down by 1 with a chance to knock off the number 10 team in the country. Inbound play from underneath Ryan Richardson. To the corner to Urgy. Sean Glass. Left corner. Ryan has it. You don't have to have a 3. Just get a really, I would take this ball to the basket. Heck or high water. Richardson curls over the top. Pull up right elbow. Jump shot. Back iron won't fall. That was a kind of a forced shot. And back comes Moye with it for Moberly with 3:20 to play. 3. No good. Rebound. Popolay has it, and Moberly keeps it. Whistle. Shot clock should have reset to 20, so it should say 18. Thank you very much. Popolay will throw the ball in on the side. Moberly has the ball and a 1-point lead. 3:05 to go. Curl over the top. Moye steps through. Right-hand scoop. No good. Rebound. Lionel Kamwimba with a big one. And now here comes Ryan Richardson. They've got their little guards banked out of the game, so you don't have that mismatch possibility. Here's Sean Glass out front. Steps back to the point. Urgy has it. Urgy gets the screen, takes it right, steps through, puts it up, no good. Got fouled, and he's got a chance for 2 free throws and possibly the lead. Moye with his third foul. 2:36 to go. It'd be something if Urgy made both of these, would it not?
It would.
Urgy Hanami tonight is 2 out of 3 from the line. First try is good. That one got a lot of rim and thought about coming back over the lip of the rim, but hung and went in. Urgy ties the game at 64. And for the lead, no good. Buffalo with a rebound. Tied at 64, 2.5 to play. Kyle's out front. They weave out front with Vassar. Over a high screen. Pull up, 17-footer, no good. Rebound will be picked up by Lionel Kamwimba again. With 2:15 to go, and the Grizzly fans excited about the way this is developing. Ryan Richardson. Front court, left side. Again, to the basket, please, if we can. Or penetrate and dish off like Ryan did earlier. Here he goes again to the baseline. He's cut off well by Vassar. Backs it down, turns, baseline follow-away jumper, no good. And the rebound taken down by Dew for Moberly. Well, he had to look. It was a tough follow-away from about 15 feet. And the Greyhounds with 1:38 to go. You got to play defense now. Buffalo with it out on the right side. Moye with the pink high tops. Kyle's in the lane. Up and under, right hand. Shot is good. Latrell Kyles with only his second field goal, and he makes it a 2-point game. And we get timeout. 1:19 to play. The Grizzlies down by 2, 66-64 to Moberly, and we're back in a minute on KDY.
My name is CJ Collins, and I'm with Always a Future for Kids. Our mission is to help kids that struggle in our community. We do so by hosting events like Ozarks Gaming Convention, an annual disc golf tournament, kids' craft days, and other events throughout the year. We also help assist other nonprofit organizations with their events and initiatives. If you would like to donate or volunteer in the community with our organization, reach out to me at info@afkfoundation.org or message us on Facebook.
Ozarks Healthcare Orthopedic, Spine, and Podiatry. We're here for every athlete in the Ozarks. With a team of 7 dedicated providers, we've got you covered. Whether it's a game-winning touchdown or a tough tackle, injuries can strike at any moment. But don't worry, our experts are on call 24/7, ready to get you back in the game stronger than ever. When the stakes are high, trust the team that never backs down. Visit ozarkshealthcare.com.
And now back to Grizzly Athletics from Ozark Radio Sports.
We're back to play. Ryan Richardson, right corner, back outside to Ryan with 1 minute to go. Grizzlies down 2, 66-64. Ryan goes baseline. Cross-court pass. Whitaker, bounce pass. Terrible pass underneath the Sean Glass, and it's a throwaway. 44 seconds to go. They hold it out near midcourt. 20 seconds difference on the shot clock and game clock. Need a stop. Here the ball stolen. Urgie has it. Urgie takes it all the way in, puts it up, no good. Rebound, put up by Riley, and no good. They're going to say a foul on the floor before the shot. Riley Whitaker will be at the line for the Grizzlies to shoot the 1-and-1. Urgie Hunami. Boy, what a play that was. Came up with the big steal.
I don't know. I think that should have been a good bucket and a chance at a 3-point play.
Philo was fairly definite about that. And we're going to get no sub just yet. Riley Whitaker on sophomore night, sophomore with a 1-and-1. And it's good. It's a 1-point game, 66-65 with 23.6 to go in the ball game. The Calico Rock Zebra puts it up and no good. And the rebound pulled off by Moye. It's a 1-point game with 20 seconds to go. We got to play defense. Up the floor, Childs. And he'll be grabbed by Hanami with 16.7 to go. And I think that's the 10th, and it is. 10th foul on the Grizzlies. Urgie Hunami's 3rd foul, and it'll be 2 shots. Well, 16.7. Even if he makes them both, Curtis, you've still got a crack at it.
Still got a chance.
But you've got to block off on the rebound. 2 shots. First one is good. It's 67-65. Kyles, who hasn't shot the ball much tonight, shoots a big free throw here. Good. 3-point game. And another timeout. We'll go ahead and keep it here. Joe will ask the official where we're going to throw the ball in. And that's where we will throw it in, at the far end of the court. Well, now you got to shoot a three. There's really no way around that. You got to shoot a three, unless you get the ball up the court quick. They're going to be guarding the three-point line. So someone is going to turn their head. You're going to have a chance to get a cutter to the basket and get an easy lay-in. That would just make it a 1-point game. So you're going to have to foul again and hope you get it back, because just getting an open three when the other team knows you're going to shoot it, try to get an open three. Yeah, that's going to be hard to do.
Well, and do you put Blaine Harris in the game and Jeff Sage?
Yes. You put your shooters in the game right now.
Let's see.
Riley Whitaker's out there.
Sean Glass, Ryan Richardson, Urgie, and Ethan Smith.
And Blaine is not in the lineup.
Neither is Jake. We do have good three-point shooters on the floor. But Blaine's made two tonight, two in a row, basically.
He got us back in the ballgame. Here's the inbound play. 15 seconds to go. Grizzlies need a three. 68-65. Richardson, double team, over to Urgie, whistle, timeout. Full timeout, Grizzlies. Back in a minute, 6.8 to go in the ballgame. 68-65, Moberly. Back in a minute on KDY.
More than just a tire store. Don's Auto Service.
Don's Auto Service is here to give you the confidence of knowing when you press your foot to the brake, your vehicle is coming to a stop. Your car's brakes should be examined at least once a year for the safety of you and your family. Preserving your vehicle's brakes is among the most crucial measures you could take, and Don's Auto Service offers quality, affordable brake service. Call or stop in today, and you can also go online to donsautoservice.com for more information.
There are many great reasons to choose Missouri State University West Plains. Our small class size, dedicated faculty, and caring staff create a learning atmosphere that promotes success. To learn more, give us a call at 417-255-7955 or visit our website at wp.missouristate.edu. Financial aid is available for eligible students. At Missouri State West Plains, you'll receive a quality education at an affordable price.
And now back to Grizzly Athletics from Ozark Radio Sports.
All right, during the timeout, the Grizzlies insert Blaine Harris in the game, a shooter. Sage in the game, a shooter. Riley Whitaker, Ryan Richardson, Sean Glass. All three can make the three. But let's see. We've got 6.8 seconds to go. First, we have to get the ball inbounds. Blaine Harris out to Riley at the point. Fouled immediately. And that'll be two shots. That's so smart. So smart. 5.6 seconds to go. They foul to put Riley Whitaker on the free throw line, and down by three. That's as smart a play as you can make right there. That'll be the fifth foul, by the way, on Thomas Dew. So he's out of the ball game. If you could get the game to overtime, that would be a really big deal. But now the Grizzlies will go for rebounding with Sage and Harris both coming out. Urgie Hanami back in. And Sean Glass goes out of the ball game. All right, so Riley Whitaker. Do you make one and miss one? Free throw is good.
That is the question.
I don't. I make them.
I don't either. And then foul immediately when they inbound.
Yes. Next try. Oh, he missed on purpose. And we're going to have a line violation on Riley going for the rebound off the missed free throw.
So now we got Sean coming back into the game.
All right, 2-point game with 5.6 seconds to go.
You got to know where Popula is. In passer.
Well, you've got to almost dare him to throw the ball over the top. You can't let him get in front of you. Here's the inbound play, and they get it in, and a foul is Lionel Kamwimba. With 4.9 to go in the ball game, foul Latrell Kyles. And so we'll go to the other end. And Kyles so far tonight, 2 out of 2 from the line.
Some more big free throws for Kyles. If he makes one, it's a 3-point game. Grizzlies can still tie. If he makes both of them, more than likely overs, unless there is a miracle.
So if he makes one, and he does, and here come the 3-point shooters back in the ball game. Jake Sage is back out there. And one more free throw. 4.9 to go. Will this do it or not? No good. Got a chance. Ryan with 3, with 2. Ryan shoots a 3, and he's no good, and that's the ball game. 69-66. Moberly wins it. Who is our Don's Auto Service player of the game?
Got to give it to Urgi Hunami.
The originator had 17 tonight. And so Urgi Hunami is the Don's Auto Service player of the game. And if you want to get ready for spring driving, we still got a little winter to go, but you can always come in and get your vehicle ready. We're getting ready for the warmer weather, the driving season, all that sort of thing, and get your vehicle ready at Don's Auto Service. Whatever you need for your rig, you can get it right there at Don's Auto Service. We'll be joined here in just a matter of seconds by the head coach of the Grizzlies, Jared Fay. And I'm kind of doing 3 things at once here and not doing any of them very well. But Jared Fay has the headset on. Quite a basketball game, right?
It was. Yeah, guys definitely battled. Both teams playing hard late. Getting close to March, both teams giving everything they got.
I thought that there were a lot of things that happened in the game that were really, really good for us. I thought that defensively in the first half, that was how we stayed in the basketball game and kind of hung with them a little bit.
Yeah, no doubt. Moberly's obviously, top 10 ranked team in the country all year. They shoot the ball really well. So they're tough to guard because they have 5 guys up there that can shoot it. Thomas Dew, number 3, he got hot. He hasn't been shooting a ton of threes for him, but they got guys that can do that. But our guys battled, weathered some storms, and frankly had chances to win it.
There's been games this year where we'll have a couple of guys that'll get double figures, and then that's about it. You got to have a little bit more. And when Urgi scores the basketball tonight, I had him for 17. When he scores the basketball, that really adds a lot to your offense.
Yeah, no doubt. He's such good rim pressure from him. He's tough to guard. Moberly's a really good defensive team, and seeing Pat be really frustrated as guys because they couldn't guard Urgi for a little bit, couldn't stop him from getting to the rim. We need to keep that Urgi.
There were a couple other guys that I thought deserved a mention. Ethan Smith had 13 points tonight and made some very big plays. And I thought Lionel, as he normally does, especially in the second half of games, you see him get rebounds and block shots and get the loose balls. And he did that a few times tonight, too.
Yeah, he rebounds the ball so well. When you see the ball come off the rim and it goes anywhere near Lionel, as a coach, you like your chances. You're going to get that, and he did. But, yeah, Ethan, like I've said it before, but I wish we had him for another year. He's just kind of getting better and better, and he was really good tonight. He was pretty good defensively tonight as well.
Now, you've coached for a long time. You've seen a lot of stuff like we've seen this year and from game to game and all that. Can you figure out how we could play so poorly Monday and come back 2 days later and play against one of the top 10 teams in the country and nearly beat them?
That's the helpless feeling as a coach sometimes. People always ask you, are you guys ready to go? And, of course you're going to say yes, but sometimes as a coach you don't know. I think the circumstances a little bit, and we need to not let it get to us, but, missing class last week and just and not playing on the weekend, a lot of things kind of got us a little bit out of our routine. And but at the same time, we don't have nights where we can just take off like we, didn't come out to play Monday.
So that leaves you with the Saturday game at State Fair, and you're in the playing game now, pretty much. So how do you approach that?
Yeah, it's a weird situation because we're going to have to play each other again on Tuesday. We'll both be playing pretty hard because neither one of us want to make the 4-hour bus trip.
That's what you're playing for, isn't it?
It is. But, we're in a one-game-at-a-time mentality, and we'll go up there Saturday. We'll battle and compete.
All right. Thanks, Coach. Appreciate
Thanks,
it.
Colin.
Good ball game tonight. The Grizzlies fall to Moberly and see their season mark now slip to 12-17 and 5-8 in region play. The leading scorer for the Grizzlies was our Don's Auto Service player of the game, Urji Hanami, who finished with 17 points. Ryan Richardson had 15 for the Grizzlies, 13 points for Ethan Smith. Those were the leading scorers for MSU West Plains. Leading scorer for the winners from Moberly was Javarius Moye. He had 18 points, 14 points for Thomas Dew, and Ade Papale finished with 12 points tonight. Terrific ball game, went right down to the end, and Moberly comes away with the victory by 3. So thanks to Curtis Ballou and to Drew Joyce in the studio. Thanks to Tyler for bench hitting tonight. Harlan Hutchinson here. And, again, thanks for your attention. We'll have another broadcast on Saturday from State Fair. The winner of that game gets to host the playing game next week. And